What if one of the greatest civilizations in history didn't rise in the deserts of Egypt or the plains of Mesopotamia, but in the heart of the jungle? For centuries, explorers dismissed the Amazon rainforests as a natural wilderness, untamed, untouched, and uninhabited. But recent discoveries are rewriting everything we thought we knew. What if this jungle wasn't hiding nature's secrets, but humanity's? What if the Amazon rainforest, this vast green ocean of life, was once the site of a massive, interconnected civilization with cities, roads, agriculture, and spiritual knowledge so profound it may rival even Atlantis? Today we take a closer look at the Amazon rainforest and the secrets hidden deep within. In 2009, scientists began using LIDAR, a laser scanning technology that can cut through thick vegetation, to map the jungle floor. And what they found was shocking. Beneath the canopy, the land was carved into geometric earthworks, hundreds of massive structures, roads stretching for miles, causeways connecting one side to another, canals, mounds, pyramidal platforms, and settlements arranged in patterns too precise to be natural. In Bolivia, Brazil, and parts of Peru, LIDAR has uncovered over 150 previously unknown ancient structures. And now that the Amazon rainforest is being cut down for profit at an alarming rate, more and more of these structures are becoming accessible, all of them at least 2,000 years old. Some much older, many with ceremonial centers, housing compounds, and vast plazas. These weren't isolated villages. They were urban networks, designed, aligned, and connected. Archaeologists are calling this a lost urban landscape, a civilization that once thrived in the heart of the jungle and then mysteriously vanished. But how could such a complex society exist and disappear without a trace? For that, we have to look deeper. The soil in much of the Amazon is naturally poor, and yet scientists have found patches of terra preta, dark earth, rich, fertile, and man-made. This soil wasn't just improved, it was engineered, layered with charcoal, bones, and organic matter, capable of regenerating itself. It's estimated that over 10% of the Amazon was once covered in this human-altered soil. That means these people weren't just surviving here. They were thriving. But what if the rainforest itself wasn't always a wild, untouched place? Some researchers, including noted anthropologist Michael Heckenberger, now believe the Amazon may have been intentionally cultivated by humans thousands of years ago. That the forest is not a virgin wilderness, but a planted garden. Just imagine generations of people shaping the jungle like a sacred ecosystem, planting specific trees, guiding growth, harvesting medicine. What looks like chaos from above may have once been a massive living blueprint, a jungle made by design. But maybe the most mysterious legacy of this ancient culture isn't what they built, it's what they knew. Because deep in the Amazon, among the remaining tribes and healers, a spiritual science has survived, passed down through visions, ceremony, and song. We're talking, of course, about ayahuasca, yahe, the sacred brew made from the Banisteriopsis vine and chacruna leaf, creates powerful visionary experiences that many indigenous shamans say connect them to spirits, ancestors, and the higher realms of consciousness. It is an extremely ancient and highly advanced technology. But here's the mystery. These two plants must be combined in exactly the right way for the brew to work. One contains DMT, a powerful psychedelic compound, and the other contains MAO inhibitors, which make the DMT orally active. On their own, they do nothing. Together, they unlock a gateway to another world. How did these ancient people know how to combine them? There are over 100,000 plant species in the Amazon. Yet the tribes claim they didn't discover ayahuasca. They were taught by the spirits of the rainforest, in visions, through communion with the jungle. To Western scientists, this is myth. But to the indigenous people, it's memory. Could this be a remnant of a lost form of knowledge? An ancient technology that didn't rely on machines, but on plants, mind, spirit, energy, and vibration. It's no coincidence that many of the geoglyphs and structures uncovered by LIDAR align with celestial bodies. Some sites seem oriented to solstices, star paths, and lunar cycles, just like the pyramids, Stonehenge, and other sacred sites around the world. So, who were these people? Were they descendants of a forgotten age? Survivors of a great cataclysm? Were they part of the same advanced network in other parts of South America, like Sacsayhuaman and Tiwanaku in the Andes, or the Nazca lines in the high desert of Peru? One theory for the disappearance of these cities is that a massive die-off occurred after the arrival of Europeans. Diseases like smallpox ravaged the native population before settlers ever laid eyes on them. By the time explorers ventured into the jungle, the cities were overgrown, and the memory of their builders had faded into myth. But maybe the jungle kept their secrets safe. Now, as LIDAR continues to scan more terrain, and indigenous knowledge continues to gain respect, the past is beginning to speak. A past where the Amazon was a civilization, where spiritual science and earthly mastery walked hand in hand, and where the line between myth and memory was never meant to be drawn. What do you think? Were vast cities of the Amazon erased by time, or deliberately forgotten? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love unraveling history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The truth is out there. We just have to find it.